Opening this weekend at select Imagine Theaters is Black Ice, the rhythm movie. It explores unsung heroes in the predominantly white sport of ice hockey by honoring historical African-American hockey players while weaving their storyline with current situations.
That cross says a lot.
What did it say about my grandmother? I keep losing people.
I wish I had the answers.
Where'd you learn to skate like that?
Father taught me.
Good job, son. Any interest in playing with us?
Me playing with a bunch of white guys?
My father was murdered right in front of me.
Got you in here in the first place. We got into a fight on the ice. I didn't even think black people played hockey.
It's not a life sentence. Just trust God. Just have faith.
I spoke with an attorney, and we think we figured a way to get you out of here.
That's a piece of the trailer. Pretty exciting. The movie is written, directed, and produced by Gerald McBride. He's a legendary radio host from Detroit, and we're happy to have Gerald here in the studio with us on First at 4. And Gerald, I must say it is good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too. Good. I'm
Yes.
so proud of you.
Oh, likewise.
And oh man, kudos to Brandon. That's great.
Oh, yeah.
What a wonderful story about Brandon breaking the ice.
Breaking the ice. It's on our YouTube page. But let's talk about your movie now, Black Ice, the rhythm. Give us a little bit about the storyline.
Well, the story is about a young black hockey player who deals with racism. He sees his father get killed by a white guy, and he just has this chip on his shoulder, and he takes it out on the ice on an opponent white player and almost beats the guy to death. And he goes to jail when he's in jail for several years. When he gets out of jail, they send him to a all-black neighborhood where there's a hockey rink. And he becomes the coach of these kids, and he teaches them to play a game that they didn't know that much about. And they become a championship team.
Oh my, and I understand that this movie, it's your first time, this is your debut movie?
This is my debut film, yes. Now, you know, I've been in radio for 45 years. Matter of fact, my career started right here in Flint 45 years ago.
At
right down the street.
WAMM?
WAMM, right up the street. But yeah, so I have a production company. We produce a lot of radio and TV commercials. So I was kind of familiar with shooting TV commercials. But a movie, of course, there's so many moving parts. So yes.
Yeah.
This was a new challenge for me in stepping out on faith with this faith-based movie.
Yeah, now tell us about the experience 16 years ago that helped birth this movie, though.
Well, yeah, 16 years ago, I had a client who came into town. His son was playing for UMass, and they were playing University of Michigan. He asked if I could take him to a game. We get to University of Michigan, it's sold out, 10,000 seats. And I'm the only black person in the entire arena, and it's just had a huge impact on me. And I got this idea about writing this story from that experience being at that hockey game. And I just started writing, Dawn, and writing and writing and writing. It was just, you know, when you get an idea, you just got to get it out.
Right.
And I just kept writing and then presenting it to Hollywood. And they were like, a couple of friends of mine who were in the movie business saying, you're onto something really good. And they would critique it and send it back to me, and I'd write some more and write some more. And this would go on for years. And at the beginning of 2022, I decided to just step out on faith and do the movie myself.
Oh my goodness. Now what's the overarching message you want the audience to take away? It's a faith-based movie.
Yes.
It's inspirational. Well, there are lots of little messages in there.
Oh, absolutely. There's a few messages. One, you know, I just want to give exposure to the young black kids who are actually playing hockey in the inner city of Detroit. There's a lot of kids who come through the program there called Detroit Ice Streams. The other thing, this movie is about making choices, making the right choices, and then just having the faith. The theme of the movie is don't be afraid, just believe. As I was afraid to step out and make the movie, that's actually what the movie is about stepping out on faith and just believing that you can accomplish.
And it opens on the big screen this weekend.
That's right, in Birch Run at the Imagine Theater. Starts this Friday, May 31st, and it runs through June 6th.
Oh,
Yes.
it has been our pleasure to have you in studio. We sure
Well,
appreciate
thank you
it.
for
So
having
good.
me.
Yeah,
Thank you so much
good
for
to
having
see
me.
you.
I appreciate
and
it.
I just want to reiterate that Black Ice, the Rhythm movie, opens this weekend in select Imagine theaters. Here in mid-Michigan, you can catch the movie at the Imagine Theater in Birch Run. It opens Friday, May 31st through June 6th. And for showtimes and ticket information, visit imagine-entertainment.com.